Hi everyone, Roland Newicombe here. Welcome to another episode of 3 Questions in 3 Minutes. Today we're joined by Richard Krupik, Senior Credit Advisor of Finance Path. Richard started his career as a banker with ANZ. Along the way, joined RAMS, had a crack on his own as a mortgage broker, and for the past 18 months has been with Finance Path as a Senior Credit Advisor. So, Richard, no pressure, but today we're going to ask you 3 questions and hopefully we get 3 really insightful answers for our audience. So, firstly, Richard, maybe you could tell the audience why you made the jump into broking from being a banker.
Yeah, absolutely. The key or the core behind why I jumped into mortgage broking away from a single bank is help and assistance, and that's the assistance to our clients and customers. I truly believe in getting the best outcome for everyone that I do any work for, and with working for a solitary bank, you're quite handcuffed in what options you have available. When you go out into the broking, you open up your skill base and you open up the number of options available, and there's a great level of satisfaction that comes around being able to help someone. So that's a biggest motivating factor for it.
That's a great answer. Let's see if you can do it again, Richard.
Yeah.
There are a lot of brokers that are PAYG. You've been PAYG yourself.
Yep.
You're now self-employed.
Correct.
As a broker, like most brokers in Australia. Why did you decide to go from a PAYG role into self-employed?
Yeah, that boils down to a simple term of control. When you're PAYG, you are a little bit at the mercy of your superiors and your employer, and when you're self-employed, you just have that flexibility to really attain the work-life balance that you want to achieve. And early on in your career, you might want that to be more skewed towards work and less towards the life part. And then once you've got yourself settled, balance that back out. But you have the control and the ability to do that. And that was the most attractive side of it for me.
Great. I bet you're enjoying that control and flexibility.
Yes, I do.
Very good.
Especially on Saturdays when I'm visiting people.
Very good. Now, there's a lot of bankers that are going through a lot of change with the Sedgwick Review and remuneration changes that are happening in the world of banking and mortgage broking. What advice do you have, Richard, for bankers and mortgage brokers who are looking about going out on their own as a mortgage broker?
Yep. The most important part that I can, and the realistic advice to anyone is help. Help. You cannot, you can go out on your own, but you'll find very, very quickly to obtain or to maintain a level of service that you want to do for your clients. You'll very quickly cap yourself out in terms of hours in the day and time and people to contact, and you'll start to suffer in either helping clients or you start to suffer in generating your leads. And eventually, one way or the other, it's going to choke you out and you'll end up making no money at all. And we all work to earn a living. So assistance and help, and recognizing that as early as possible and understanding where your strengths and weaknesses are. So if it's assistance in organization or administration or lead generation, flag it early, create a plan, and tackle it as early as possible. And doing it on your own is incredibly difficult. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's essential.
So when you say help, you actually had a crack on your own.
I absolutely did, yeah.
You're now part of a business where you're self-employed. So does it come down to model, Richard? When you say help, what is that?
That's right. So with Finance Path especially, I get great assistance around with the back-end side of things and organisation and the administrative side of the business, which means I now have free up more time to see more people and help more people, because that's my ultimate goal, and allows me to maintain focus with that. So the model of the business that I'm in gives me the flexibility I like from the self-employed side of things, but also assists with the administrative and the back-end side, and maintains that customer relationship that I promise and want to upkeep with all my clients.
Great. Well, there it is, guys. Question 1 was service and control. Question 2 was flexibility and control. And number 3 is get in the right model. If you're thinking about doing it, speak to someone who's done it before. What process did they go through? Don't just go and meet one aggregator. Go and have a look at a few.
Absolutely.
Assess your options.
Yeah.
And then make an educated decision. Anyway, that's all from us today. Thank you for watching. Please share your comments. We'd love to hear your feedback. That's all for now. Have a great day. See you later.
There you go. See you later.